Hey everybody, I'm gonna do a quick, what's the best light? I got some pretty good light. Oh, okay, let's see. All right, I'm gonna been doing some pretty heavy videos. Now I'm gonna do a kind of a lighter hearted one. I'm gonna show you something pretty crazy. You can believe it or not. It's not dogmatic, but it makes sense. Okay, look here. Genesis 6. We've read about that before, where there are giants in the earth in these days. And also after that, when the sons of God came into the daughters of men, and they bare children unto them, the same became mighty men, which are old, men of renown. And God saw that the wickedness of man was great in the earth, and that every imagination and thoughts of his heart, every imagination you can think of, the thoughts of his heart was only evil continually. It repented the Lord that he made man on the earth, and it grieved him in his heart. And the Lord said, I will destroy man who have created from the face of the earth, both man and beast, and the creeping thing, and the fowls of the air, for it repenteth me that I have made them. Anyway, think about, okay, he's repented that he's made beasts. And he's repenting that he made every creeping thing. So why? Why? You start wondering, why is he mad at animals? Why are disgusted with animals? Well, let's go to Jude chapter 1. Jude 1, very back of the Bible. Jude 1:6. Jude 1:6. I'm making a video. Jude 1:6. Jude 1:6. Okay. Sorry, it's taking. Everybody wants to come bursting in. That's all right though. Jude 1:6. Jude 1:6. Jude 1:6. Okay. Okay. Once these fallen angels fornicated with women in Genesis chapter 6, you'll see they fornicated with, and they had the offspring of giants. But it just says they had offspring of giants. It doesn't say what other offsprings they've had. Look here, and the angels which kept not their first estate, but left their own habitation, he hath reserved in everlasting chains under darkness unto the judgment of the great day. Now listen to this. Even as Sodom and Gomorrah, the cities about them, in like manner giving themselves over to fornication, these angels. Is there any question that they committed it? And going after strange flesh, are set forth an example, surfing the vengeance of eternal fire. Okay, everybody says strange flesh, that means they were homosexuals. They went after strange flesh. No, that's still human flesh. It may be strange if it be a man, they'd go after a man instead of a woman. But they're sexless angels. I mean, they're not man or woman, so they appear as men, but what does that mean? It's still, yeah, I'm sure they did commit homosexuality, men and men. That's not what I mean. But it says strange flesh. Okay. Over in Genesis, I'm not going to turn back every time, but it says that the Lord destroyed all flesh before the flood. All flesh. He wanted, and he repented him also. Okay, let's look at 1 Corinthians. I'm not making this up. It's just a deeper Bible study. You get in your Bible and read, you start cross-referencing and looking, you'll start seeing the crazy stuff sometimes. But God giveth the body as it has pleased him, and to every seed his own body. This is 1 Corinthians 15:38. Verse 39. All flesh is not the same flesh, but there is one kind of flesh of men, another flesh of beasts, another of fishes, and another of birds. So the strange flesh, the flesh that's strange, it's not just talking about humans. The strange flesh is animals. Bestiality, just like Leviticus talks about it. It don't say strange, but it does say a word that says means strange. I can't remember off the top of my head. I should have looked that one up. But if you go to Leviticus and start reading about the bestiality, you'll see that it matches up. That's what I'm telling you. So where do you think all this stuff comes from? The Bigfoots. They disappear. Oh man, they saw it walking, it disappeared. It's got human and angel in it. Possibly, I don't know for sure. But I do know they intermingle with animals. There's no doubt they intermingle with animals. And I'm sure they had offspring with these animals. Look in Revelation where the beast opens his mouth and frogs come out of their mouth. Like reptilian stuff. Satan is very aquatic reptilian if you study into it. I'll do that sometime else. But look at all these myths and stuff. They say centaurs, mermaids, things like that they've seen. Who knows? You might have seen a half woman, half fish. These things are supernatural. They intermingled with animals.